You know what?
We were at the Cathedral and it's all gone.
Thanks, Tyrone. Thanks a lot. My wife is sick, and you're gonna have the game crash when we were on the Cathedral.
Oh my god.
Maybe it was because you were Steven Baby. Steven Baby's too good.
Sorry.
You got Steve Baby two guppy items? That's not fair.
I don't.
Yo, that's bullshit right there. These guys take too long to kill. Tyrone. Yeah, go ahead. Shoot a bomb at me. Go ahead. Oh, a little
smart
sneaky,
man.
right? Most people probably would have taken the short way.
The short way.
Yeah, I took the long way. Wow. Wow, you must feel real smart.
Maybe it was the ghost that was gonna come by when my bedroom door was open.
I can understand that.
I think I start to close my bedroom door when I go to sleep. I think it might be wrong. I think it's because of the influence of Paranormal Activity, the first one.
Was that like 2008?
Something like it's 2010. Was it 2010? No, 2008. Probably 2008. I will go with 2008. Yeah, 2008, I think. But I think I might be wrong. I might have left I might have always closed my bedroom door, but that really did push the line there. It was that movie. It's kind of scary, miss. Not scary. It's just like it's just basically how you feel after you watch It Follows.
I watched it and
Eerie.
it made me want to throw up because the shaky cam stuff doesn't sit well with me.
There was a shaky cam?
Bro, the whole thing is filmed like shaky cam, like handy cam style.
Oh, you mean the Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
No, I mean the It Follows.
Oh yeah, no, that didn't.
Yeah.
You watched that with me. I was into it.
Yeah, I know. I was telling you, it just gave me the feeling, like the eerie, uncomfortable feeling after you finished the It Follows. I couldn't farm that for you.
No, good, that's true.
Oh,
good choice.
Who's the best wife? Oh, it's 2007? Come on, you gotta give me a point for that. That's such a close call. 2008, 2007. Are you seeing this guy? He's not dying.
I had to get used to closing my door when I lived in a house with 5 other people. And
Yeah.
you're like, you don't want to sleep with your door open, and 5 other people are gonna like, they could just
Have a
come
party.
in, like look at you.
Have
Right?
a party on your body.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, double taco!
How are you supposed to shoot the burglar with your toilet gun if the door is closed?
Toilet gun?
Well, the whole point of having the door being closed is that you would be able to kick it open and surprise them. You wait. It's just like Rainbow Six. You wait till they walk by, and then you come out behind them and shoot them.
Oh my god. Razor Kate Army for double taco. I think we are currently at now 280.
Hell yeah.
280 subs. 20 more to the May Cafe. Until Saturday.
Nice.
I could... No, it doesn't really gonna give us anything, really.
Oh, it could be a black market.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't know the radius of TNT would be that big.
That's okay. That was a spirit hog, right?
I'm not sure, actually. There's a... Yeah, you got it. How do you and Ryan feel about being naked when the cats are in the room?
No, don't answer that question. I saw that question come in earlier, and they're like, hey, real question. Will you guys do it when the cats are in the room? And I'm like, I'm not going to answer that question.
Well, this question is different, though.
No, they're working you up to it.
Oh, I see.
They're trying to get you, they're sneaking that question in like a Trojan horse.
Hee-haw. I actually might have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
There you go.
Ugh.
I doubt the burglar would even check a toilet. Your strategy might be better than expected. I know. I know. Deep in your heart. I'm a doctor too. I know. Yeah. They tipped over the garbage can? That sounds like the cats. That sounds like the cats. I'm not sure if you heard that. They tipped over the garbage can. Would you poop? Would you poop with the cats in the bathroom? Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. So, welcome to the Kate Super Show and Cat Discipline Hour. Heck yeah, Sackboy. Joker. Joker. Spirit hard. Sounds like Ruka was trying to assert his dominance. He always, that's all he does, is try to assert his dominance all the fucking time. It's like the only thing he desires in his life. Oops, I ask myself the same question every day. Well, that's, you know, it is as God made it, sir. He's got a good view right now. He's sitting like a human. Ooh, that's pretty good.
I don't understand. I pet Ruka. I tell him how much I loved him, and then this body tips over the whole garbage can and spills out the whole garbage. What was he trying to achieve?
Smelled something he liked, I guess.
There's literally like nothing, like no food inside. It's all just wrappers and tissues and like fur balls that was on the ground that I had to pick it up and then put it in the garbage can.
He's got enough of those for himself.
What's this deal, man?
Okay.
You know, sometimes when, oh my god, they spawn on me.
That is bullshit, Tyrone. First mod I make for Afterbirth Plus.
Bill Gates 1v1
yeah.
me. Thank you for the constant support of 4 months in a row. Can I be real loud? I think that baby actually did look like Tyrone, so eat it, Tyrone. Tyrone baby, at least.
Do the cats stay home alone when you go to Japan? Well, they stay home, but we get a cat sitter that comes by an hour or so a day and feeds them, and
play with them,
cleans up whenever necessary.
Yeah, wipe their butt.
Hopefully less of that, but if you gotta do what you gotta do.
But I do feel like sometimes, like, you know, Tomo would not do that. When Ruka do bad stuff, I'll be like, you know, Tomo would not do that, Ruka. You're a bad cat. And then when Tomo do something bad, I'm like, you know, Ruka would not do that, bad cat.
Well, you know, last night Tomo pushed the chair over on top of
Yeah.
Ruka while he was sleeping.
Well, we were like, I think I was about to fall asleep, and then Ruka was on the ground sleeping, and then Tomo was on top of the drawer, and there's a chair that leaned against it, and Tomo just accidentally pushed the chair, and then the chair fell on Ruka while he was sleeping, and then Ruka was so mad. And I felt bad, so I pet him, you know, see if he's hurt or not, but he was fine. And Tomo was just like, you know how when you're a kid and you do something bad, you're like, what's this? Like, it's just like, I didn't know, like, it would do that kind of thing, and then kind of like checking out the place, like, ooh, what happened? What happened?
Yeah.
That's what Tomo was doing, just smelling the chair and just like, what? Why would it fall down like that? I don't understand. And where Ruka was just like giving a dirty look, like, how could you do this to me?
2 of diamonds.
Probably the biggest waste of 2 of diamonds.
Is Tomo still taking his poop out of his litter box? Nah, man. I think it was just the fur on his butt that was too long, that was kind of caught on, that dragged the poop outside of the litter box. Unfortunately.
The Costos.
The Costos, thank you for joining. Not joining. Continue support 4 months in a row. Can be real loud? But now I trim both of their butt hair, Ruka and Tomo, so that they won't get that poop to cling on. That was a little silly. You walked into the troll bomb.
Don't even start with me.
Butt fur. Yes, butt fur.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Ooh. Wow, 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 thank you. This Pestnar said, oh. He says no need to read it out. So I'm not gonna read it out. But yes, you may.
There you go.
Man, I'm scared for you.
Can't tell you a secret. Me too.
I cannot believe you're doing this room. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This man is the greatest man of all time. I don't know about the spades though. Oh, oh, so close. No bomb. Oof. It's just like getting too close.
What are you talking about?
Tuesday is going to be 44 degrees.
Hell yeah.
Where? Where you live?
I would guess that's probably that's probably a fair guess.
or Japan? Also, it has to be like 44 Fahrenheit, right?
It could be Celsius if they lived in like the Middle East or something.
And
It's too hot.
yeah, I can leave the bomb for you.
Pretty
Oh,
much everywhere. It's
I
gonna
guess
be
you could
hot.
just fly. In Australia,
In Australia, not the Middle East.
shrimp and a bobby.
Nice. Totally got him. That's what you get for being from Australia.
Whoa, I didn't mean it like
Kate's-
that.
Kate's gonna roast
Why
you.
do you put words in my mouth? It's in Celsius. Holy crap.
That's hot.
44? I don't think I ever experienced 44 in my life.
Yeah, probably me neither, honestly. Outside
I
of,
think
like,
the hottest that I ever experienced in my life was 36, which was like one of the hottest day in Japan. And that like some old people died because of the heat.
happens. You know, I've been in like a sauna before. Those get up above 44. but-
Yeah, but it's like controlled temperature though. Where like the weather, when they say it's about this, it's not really like controlled. So it feels a little bit worse most of the times. But I never experienced the natural temperature of 46 Celsius.
Yeah, that's quite hot.
I can't even imagine 10 Celsius hotter than 36, because that 36 Celsius in Japan was so hot that it was like, sometimes it was hard to breathe. It was so hot. And like, because it gets so hot in Japan, in the waiting area of Shinkansen or the train station, there's like a air-conditioned room. So you just kind of go in there to instead of waiting outside because it's too hot. But it's just like packed with people there.
Actually, you know what? I think I have experienced 46 before in my life.
What?
When I was in Las Vegas, it was like 111 degrees Fahrenheit. And if my math comes in correct, that's like 44 degrees Celsius.
Whoa. I guess it's dry heat, right? So in a way.
Nah, it's fucking hot. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't people say like dry heat is not as bad?
People talk out of their assholes. It's so hot.
Didn't you say it was so hot that they were spraying you with water or something?
Yeah, that's what reminded me when you were talking about those air conditioning rooms. They
Ah.
have like big fans that have water shooting into them, so they act kind of like a spritzer.
Man, that's intense. Yeah, 111 Fahrenheit is 44.
I could have told you that.
Ooh. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Dry heat is worse.
Yeah.
I heard dry heat is less bad as, I guess, the opposite. I remember people saying like,
Well,
hey, at least it's dry heat.
Yeah, people always go, oh, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. At a certain level of temperature, it's the heat. A little dangerous.
That was... You're like cutting close on every second here, every room.
Honestly, this is how I live my life.
Oh my god. Only in Isaac though, not in real life.
No. Life as well.
No.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Wow. You know, I'm very lucky and happy that I don't have to experience 46 Celsius. Because I don't know what I'll do. Probably not
Two of clubs.
go outside.
I mean, I don't say this to be snobby. Vancouver, if you can deal with rain, has like the world's most ideal climate.
I would say so. And it has all 4 seasons.
Yeah. If you hate the rain, never gonna make it. But if you're okay with the rain,
You
it's
gotta
like
make a sacrifice at some point.
the temperature is always within like 20 degrees of itself. There's no huge swings.
Yeah.
Maybe 25, but like
It's like, you know, having a friend that's always nice to you.
exactly.
Instead of like up and downs.
Judgment.
This would never end.
Justice.
It just keeps going.
It's crazy.
The world.
I mean, I'm
Man.
sure there's something to be said, you know, maybe like, you know, Seattle's pretty similar, San Francisco's pretty similar.
But that's about it.
Yeah, all the cities
this world.
in between San Francisco and Vancouver.
Yeah. And then when it gets like lower or
Too
higher.
hot, yeah, too cold.
I mean, my sister really likes LA.
Yeah, she's got some problems.
She hates, despite she lived in Vancouver for at least 10 years. She hates the rain. I don't understand.
If you hate the rain, you hate the rain. You know, this is not the right city for you.
Oh, that dark bomb is really...
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
It's
so far.
sassy. It's a sassy dark bomb. Oh man. Just keep living his life. I don't know how I will react if there's gonna be or if I feel a earthquake while we're in Japan. Because I freaked out when there was a tiny earthquake that I felt in Vancouver like a month ago. I freaked out. It was so scary.
Kate, I love you. You're my wife. You're not great in crisis situations.
No.
So you know what? If an earthquake happens, you get to take a break. You get to turn your brain off. And I'm calling the shots for like 12 hours.
I think I'll be okay with that.
Yeah. Kate, here's how our relationship works for stuff like this. This isn't crisis, but when we travel, Kate makes the preparations. And then I make sure we get to the airport on time and nobody like falls asleep too long that we can't make it. Like I'm the man in the moment. Kate makes the plan. She's like the XCOM commander and I'm the dude shooting the guns. And
Yes, Commander.
And it works. It works. If you can't plan for an earthquake.
No.
Dang it, son.
Oh my god.
That was freaking me out for a second too.
Oh no, I hate this mom.
Yeah, Red Mom takes too long.
Here, I'll help you out. Oh,
baby.
you're gonna get deals with devil. Never mind. You might not. Here, let me try again. I got the swag, so I might be able to help you out. That was a bullshit. You should not gotten hit on that. Oh, Spider-Man!
Oh my fucking god. I had so many speed.
I helped you, I think. See, you got the best item.
Succubus is, I mean, it's pretty good. Best item? I don't know. If
Whoa. Be humble. I hate this baby. It's so common.
Well, you know, if we're in an earthquake in Japan, I think it's pretty simple what we do.
We don't do anything,
Well,
literally.
yeah, exactly. During the earthquake, you know, you do standard earthquake stuff. You try to get into a door frame or like under a desk or something, if you can. If you can't, you just ride it out. And then you check your phone and you go, oh shit, is there a tsunami that's gonna hit us? If there is, you get the higher grounds. Probably should get the higher ground regardless. And then if it's like 2011 all over again, you get to the embassy and you get your ass on a plane back to Vancouver.
We call our private heli jet.
Yeah, we'll take our chartered flight.
Just like the 007, how he takes off after he's done with the mission. Onto the sunset. Stop, drop, and roll. That's... Wait.
That's for a fire. You should really know that.
I had a moment and just like, what? Nice. Sometimes my game gets buggy and then doesn't convert into that.
It happens for me as well.
So I'm just like, I want to tell Ryan to do that, but I cannot guarantee it will work. Game gets a little buggy sometimes.
Rules card.
I'm sick, baby.
It's true that, I mean, we could just have an earthquake in Vancouver as well. Well, near Vancouver. You know, I think the protocol's the same, except we'll, like, I'll just get on Twitter right away and be like, hey, is there gonna be a tsunami? And people are gonna be like, oh, yeah, Twitter's gonna tell you to put your finger up your bumhole. But, like, you just, you know, whenever there's, like, a catastrophe, people always retweet stuff, like, from the U.S. Geological Society and stuff. You know,
That's very true.
People want to spread information. I'm not gonna get on Twitter and be like, hey followers, is there a tsunami coming? I'm gonna, you know, go to like reddit.com/world news and be like, all right, Bernie Sanders, Bernie Sanders, Bernie Sanders, Bernie Sanders. Oh shit, Japanese earthquake. Let's get the hell out of here.
I mean, when there was the earthquake in Vancouver, people weren't like, oh, do this stuff. They actually linked the government site with actual data and where it actually happened and what was the size of the earthquake. And you'd be surprised. Like, my mom was like, we panicked, So we checked the news on TV, and they weren't talking about anything.
Yeah, playing the Big Bang Theory.
So we were a little concerned, and you know, my mom was saying that she's happy that I was there to inform her with the information.
There you go.
Like on the news, they will talk about it a day later. I think it's a little too late.
For an
Where-
earthquake, yeah.
Yeah, but on Twitter, when something happens, it's like BAM!
Where y'all at?
And-
I'm at the earthquake.
And it's there's a rock tinted.
Yeah.
And it's great because we know some people who live in Japan as well, so that's one trusted source right there. Did it give you 3? Oh no, it's the dark bomb. I was like, what? How is that possible? Where am I? Oh,
Wizard.
party in town. Where's the party at?
Plus, we have a bug out bag now.
Yeah, I put all the important documents in there now.
Nice.
And then I also saved like the government pamphlet that tells you what you should at least have. So I cannot believe you're fighting this guy.
Why not?
No, I don't know. He's not easy.
I figured give the people a show.
You should reroll that.
Yeah, probably. Thanks for this fucking spider.
69 cents. Cannot stop. Won't stop. There's Rock Tinto.
Good.
Good.
I'm gonna pay 15 cents to take that for this room, for the hush fight.
Ooh. No doubt. Hey, no doubt.
Pretty good choice.
Joker.
No.
If you weren't here, I might have gone for it. Could have been a major mistake.
You didn't get the soul heart. Not the rock tinted.
I meant to get a little chubby, a little dirty.
Little chub. Oh my god, look at all this succubus. Succubi?
Why do we have 3? Oh, because we have car battery.
Yeah. Is it succubi?
Succubos, maybe?
Succubo?
Yo, everyone get up here. We gotta do this little corkscrew.
I just pictured what Briar Soul said, and I'm pretty sure it was a joke. It actually made me laugh. Prior to earthquake, Kate is gathering pamphlets and buying supplies. During the earthquake, she says, "Stop, drop, roll." I like that.
Well, hey, if you buy the supplies, I'm happy to tell you not to stop, drop, and roll.
What would you do if I'm actually doing it?
I'd be like, hey, it's an earthquake.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd be like, you don't stop, drop, and roll. By the time I told you, though, the earthquake would probably be over.
Yeah.
Hopefully be over.
Man, that's... I don't know why. It's a great picture. It's earthquake! Ah! It's rolling on the ground. There should be a spacebar item that prevents Hush to go indented.
Spacebar.
Yeah. So like an item that brings all these enemies that go underneath the ground, like rise upwards.
That's
And
it's gonna be like the 3rd Afterbirth Plus mod I make.
Because I hate this! I cannot attack him while he's just attacking you. Oh god, he's gonna die.
It's theoretically possible.
We're Black Heart territory now.
Oh my god. fighter mod save me.
If you don't attack, I
Take
think
mine.
Succubus is gonna do the damage, enough damage that it's gonna be within the damage cap. So I don't think you have to worry about attacking him.
Take mine.
What was that? It's just like, "Wah."
That's
I released a monster within
yeah.
or something.
You've awakened the beast within.
Yeah. GIF of the Digimon, so good. Oh god, I hate when the tears just stop in the midair.
Oh, they're still shooting. They're still shooting.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, you might only have like 2 hearts left.
9 lives though.
Ah, that's true.
Thank God I didn't want to fight him that many times though.
I remember Mathis did that once. He was so mad. He was like, "Eh!" Holy shit, that was just like down to the wire right there.
Easy. You like that dodge? What most people fail to understand is if you make it to the cathedral, you've already won. Rest
I think only it applies only to you and your skill cap. Does not apply to me. You know how about a year ago you just have like a terrible run, but you just make up to the chest, and then within the chest your run gets better. I had a run that was just like, nope, even in the chest was just like garbo item. Couldn't turn the table around. I was sad.
I've been there. From time to time.
You would die, bro.
I believe. What's happening? He's beginning to believe.
If you were Mathis, you'd be like, no, I'm stuck! Oh god.
Oh, oh,
It actually worked!
oh, 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 oh.
I cannot believe it.
Oh, oh, oh. And you've been playing Fire Emblem Awakening, right? No, I've been playing Conquest. Is it Fire Emblem Fates : Conquest?
Well,
people
it
keep
has...
asking me if I'm playing Fates, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
It has many names because Japanese version have Japanese name, and I think North America's name of that game is also different. But I think most used term would be Fire Emblem FE, and then within FE.
Well, I thought FE was just Fire Emblem.
That's true. I wonder why it was called Fire Emblem FE. Well, then would be Fates, I guess. Fire Emblem Fates, and
Fire Emblem : Conquest. That's not what I meant. Okay.
in Japanese it's Fire Emblem if, and then in North America it's Fire Emblem Fates, Birthright, Conquest.
All right, but Fates is one level, and then within that level,
Yeah.
there's Conquest and Birthright.
And then the third one, the Truth.
Third one is Truth.
No, I forgot the name
What
of
the heck
the
is-
third one, but it's basically the true ending, or that it's like it reveals the secret basically.
The super class is Fates.
Yes. Or IF, but that's only for Japanese, I think. Because I'm calling like Fire Emblem If, and they're like Fire Emblem If. I'm playing both Birthright and Conquest. Birthright on Japanese version, and Conquest in English. And I'm playing Classic Hard, and it is killing me.
I don't
Slowly.
mean to suggest that Fire Emblem is not a hardcore game, because it is. But I think because I'm playing so much strategy stuff, I'm playing on like normal. So like no permadeath, and also like regular difficulty.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
I think it's because there's a lot of other strategy stuff that forces you to like figure that stuff out that I've been playing.
I think it gets on normal. I think it gets a little bit more challenging as the game goes.
Yeah.
But that's just a little bit there.
I think I may take it up one level.
So
Not permadeath, but hard difficulty.
yeah, I think that will be. I think you'll enjoy that. Cause I'm, like, there will be times that I can finish, I guess, the chapter. But there will be one person dying. So I'm just like, hey, restart. I gotta save everyone.